But if you're in the greater Seattle area, come down to Game Center, Kent. You can hardly find a better place to play video games in the greater Seattle area. I'd hazard a guess this is the only arcade that I go to anymore because that isn't a pinball arcade, at least, you know. But you're not going to find games like this elsewhere, I promise you. And we're right off. We're right off. Oh, this is Japan, I believe, right? By the
so.
music.
Believe
I think
so.
this is yeah. 1000, welcome back. Do you want to give us a play-by-play of that last round? It was really impressive. You were really rocking it. Those are just some unfortunate lies, but
that was a lot of fun. Albert, of course, the returning champion.
Albert the GOAT, yeah.
Incredible player, of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, you know, as you definitely see, the real fun of this game is taking wild swings when you can, which is certainly what I was trying to do in the end.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Very impressive play. As just very tight play all around. Wes and I were just talking. It's, you know, once you hit hole 7, it's kind of anyone's guess who's going to win because the holes get so mean after 7 or after 5.
Yeah.
They get much more spiteful. But yeah, this is the place to play NeoTurf in Seattle. I don't know if there's any other NeoTurf cabinets in Seattle.
Not that I'm aware. I'll be honest. This was a game I was very much introduced to as part of like SNK collections and things like that. I really didn't. I truthfully have not really seen it in arcades much at all.
No,
other than Game Center.
Yeah, I think maybe I saw it when I was like a kid on like a multicab at like a pizza place because I definitely remember seeing Windjammers at a multicab, and that kind of just the image of that game sticking with me forever. Even though I never played it.
I think so too. I have a very vivid, weirdly the childhood memory of Neo Geo I have the most is that the Pizza Hut near us had Blues Journey.
What a game. Are you a Resistance me? Of course. We love Blues Journey.
Well, when I was a kid.
Hole 1 to Albert.
I just didn't really like fighting games much when I was a kid. I don't know what it was, but a game like Blues Journey. It's like Mario. It's just like Mario. It's just like Mario.
I apologize. No, I don't need to say the name of the villain in that game. We probably don't need to mention the villain's name in Blues Journey. Do you think that?
Do what?
Do you think we should mention the name of the big bad villain in Blues Journey for the Neo Geo? Do you know what it is?
I don't remember, no.
Well, folks, I'm going to say it the way it's written, and I'm going to let you take it. I'm going to let you take it. You can read it however you want, but I'm giving you a 100% truthful account that the side-scroller adventure Blues Journey on the Neo Geo, the big bad villain, is named Foget. Like forget, but with the R missing.
Well, that's
He's like, because he's a memory demon, if I remember right. So
that's interesting.
Yeah. Great game, Blues Journey.
Sometimes things happen and they're just kind of interesting and they're definitely different.
They're definitely different. We have Robert. We were going through the manual for NeoTurf Masters Neo Geo Pocket earlier.
Yeah.
And Robert Landolt is actually Robert Landor in that as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's true in the like NeoTurf or like the Neo Geo version,
like Neo Geo CD port of it.
I don't know.
Maybe?
We should play it.
We should play Neo Geo CD. I just want to listen to the arrangements with the Redbook audio.
There is a Neo Geo CD version of this game, as there was for many Neo Geo titles, and yeah, that does have a completely not original, but all new arranged soundtrack. It also has an exclusive course, Scotland, which is kind of the equivalent of like a Kaizo hack of NeoTurf.
Yeah, it's real weird.
Yeah.
The programmers for that port made it. It's not like made to the arcade specification, but there is a newly released ROM hack that patches Scotland into the arcade version. So
that is true.
We're squeakydweeb are gonna twist the arms of the operators here to try to get that loaded onto something so we can.
An occasional suggestion that I have made is that tiebreakers be done in Scotland, just because that's a funny concept to me.
Yeah, I think that's great.
Though I do believe
nobody has any practice on it.
I think the ROM hack replaces one of the normal stages, which would mean that if we're doing our random thing, we could normally end up in Scotland, which seems really mean. Like, that seems horribly mean to do to our players.
I was just saying earlier, I was like, we should do a random golfer tournament because you can randomize your golfer.
Absolutely.
And I would love to. I think I love the idea of it being like a 1 in 6 chance that you get a normal character. You get Robert Landau.
Yeah.
And then otherwise you're here to suffer.
Going into hole 3 here, looks like Albert is up 2.
Albert's up 2?
Yeah.
Oh no.
There was Squeaky did hit a like a sand trap in that previous course, so just
Not
overshooting the green a little bit into the rough.
This
Unfortunate.
Squeaky Dweeb's chance to take a point off of Albert here. So.
We are playing in 9 holes, so our players do have a bit more of a runway than you've seen previously. More chance for mistakes, but also more chances to come back. Ooh,
followed
how
Albert into
unfortunate.
the morass.
Both of our players. Well, both of our players are kind of essentially equal here, which is good.
Squeaky Dweeb going for the style with the sand wedge. I don't know if they meant to use the putter or not. Oh, is it tied? Oh, you mean the lie was a tie? No. That was way too hard for a wedge. It needed to be like a sliver. It needed to be chopped slivers, basically. Oh, lordy. Oh, that's your mic. I need to turn my mic up. There we go. Yeah, that's the way you do it.
Yeah.
You play the Turf Master on the Twitch TV. That ain't working.
That's
that ain't
right.
working.
That ain't working.
That's the way you do it.
Look at that golfer.
Look at that golfer. That's the way you do it. Brutal.
Yeah.
Is that all square? Yeah, all around. I don't know. I just met him. He looks just like me. Can I keep him?
Absolutely. I do. It is always very funny to me that this game does not do like palette swaps. It's just 2 of the same guy.
Yeah. I'm a little sad they didn't do palette swaps because I think it'd be really funny if they were like purple, for instance,
Oh, yeah,
or something. Like not just the
absolutely.
shirts, but like if they palette swap to them to have like the ridiculous palette swap, like bright green skin color that you see in fighting games, or
Yeah.
like. He is Robert for an amazing reason.
He is Robert for an amazing reason. That's true.
Oh, listen to that water.
Oh my God.
The waterfall, that was beautiful.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Yeah, Robert Landau had to be produced naturally by nature. It's like that type of diamond that can only come from space. You know what I'm talking about? It's like that. There's a type of diamond that's only produced by meteor impacts, much like these golf shots.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, no, I think
Hooking
that's
around
good.
that tree there.
It's beautiful. Good hook.
Good on. Very good on.
Nice on. What's Thousand? What's your history with other golf games?
Well,
Oh, that was really good.
yeah. I certainly played a lot of Mario Golf for N64. I was certainly into that game at the time. And then I haven't really played the series since, I guess, the 3DS version, which I remember thinking was kind of cool. It had like a cool like single player.
It's pretty fun. I like that one a lot. I had problems with the custom golfers in that just being like really boring, kind of shaving off any sort of edge to the game.
All right. We are all square yet again. Well, no, I'm sorry. I do apologize. That's not true. We are even on this stage, but we are not all square. Albert is, I believe, two ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
two ahead.
Okay.
Still plenty of time, though.
Squeaky still has plenty of time to turn this around. I did play. I spent a lot of time playing. Perhaps some of the people in this chat will remember a golf MMO called Panya. Back in the day. That was a fun little game.
Albatross 18, right?
Yeah, I believe that there was a there is a private server project for that game nowadays.
Yeah.
So if you want to play Panya, you can totally. You can also pull up. I forget the name of it, but they did kind of port. They created a game out of the Panya mechanics for the Wii, which I never played. But if you just want to play the golf part of Panya, there is a Wii game out there that is just that.
I really enjoyed Everybody's Golf. It was a pretty good game too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that the same dev team? I don't think it is.
No, that is, I believe, Camelot. I think that's the same folks that do Mario Golf.
That's cool. Oh yeah, it's Camelot.
Yeah.
They do Mario Golf and Golden Sun and Shining in the Darkness.
Yeah, the whole Shining Force series is Camelot. Which, if I remember correctly, like Camelot has like a weird, like labyrinthian history of like a bunch of different companies that are Camelot.
Yeah.
It's a bit odd.
And they've been absorbed, and then they go, you know, the Camelot names.
Unfortunate.
I don't know.
That is an absolutely brutal wall.
Shining in the Golf.
Shining in the Golf, yeah.
Have you ever played Mecha Robot Golf or? I think I can't remember what it's actually called in Japan.
Yeah, I do remember this game. I think it had a lot of, funnily enough, something awful Let's Players as voice actors, if I remember correctly.
Wait, no, you're thinking of Big Robot Golf, 100 Robot Golf. Mecha Robot Golf was the one for the Super Nintendo. Where
that I don't know about.
The Japanese release of that game was named after a famous Japanese golfer because he's in it. Like it's like 4 characters to choose from, and then one of them is this pro. That was brutal.
Unfortunate.
When it came to the U.S., they went, nobody's going to recognize this golfer, so they replaced him with a robot named Eagle. And so he's just this ridiculous Ultraman-style robot.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's great. Well, Ultraman's not a robot. Don't correct me in chat.
But he does look.
He looks like Ultraman.
Let's say Jet Jaguar. Jet Jaguar style.
You know what? That's a better. Yeah.
And that does leave. Albert at still at 2 up.
Yeah.
286 yards.
If Squeaky Dweeb can't claw this one back, we will be looking at Normie Hole in the next hole.
It's a Normie hole.
A Normie hole.
And Piro did just make an excellent basketball shot into the trash can with his Macari Sweat. I like to celebrate wins, not just in the game, but in real life too. So.
Well, thank you for that. It's nice to feel recognized. That was really cool.
Nice.
The
Good.
tree.
Unfortunately, still hit the rough, but still hell of a hook there.
Tree ate a lot of that momentum, unfortunately.
Yeah. If you can manage this, you can get yourself
onto the green as Robert.
You can get yourself an eagle, I do believe, on this stage.
But did the same thing, but ended up in a worse spot. Oh.
Unfortunate.
Not respecting the tree.
Unfortunately, both of them can probably get on the green in just about the same way at this point, but yeah. Albert will, I believe, have to hit a little bit harder, but yeah. Or not, actually. No, unfortunate.
I actually thought he did. Well, that was regular rough. Oh no, that was heavy rough. That was pretty good for a heavy rough.
Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect correction from Albert.
For anyone who's not super familiar with this game, it is worth noting. And awesome birdie there. Another birdie shot here, so we're probably going to end this one as an even shot as well.
Yep.
It should be noted that chipping in is really quite difficult.
So hard.
The game is very temperamental with how it works. You kind of need to land pretty much directly on it or to stop pretty much on it, otherwise you'll bounce off. There are certainly the community is going to develop techniques to get it done a little bit better, but it's tough.
That is the reason you'll see the sand wedge used a lot within the 100 yards, because due to the way how high the sand wedge hits it naturally, it basically has no momentum once it hits the ground.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it makes it much much easier to hit in the hole. Not that it is easy in the first place, but it's like improving a 1% to a 2% basically.
Yeah.
Like.
But this is definitely a game where even like this, if you land yourself one of those, it might make all the difference. Now, of course, in solo play, getting those numbers is a little bit more important. The higher your score is, the more additional lives that you get. And since in solo you do have to play through 18 holes, those lives can be super, super important. When you're playing with match play, it's really about trying to outpoint the player. As long as you're 1 point above the player, you're going to win. Or the other player, you're going to win. So it isn't always best to go for a really ridiculous sort of eagle strategy, but sometimes it's the only option.
Yeah, sometimes you have to make big plays. That is also why Robert is so good, is because he has the most options.
Yes,
period.
absolutely.
He can do even though his recovery is bad, he still can recover. He's not.
Oh.
He's not Lorenzo
Unfortunate.
Almeida. He's not the power golfer who just is just like, well, I'm done with this hole.
Right.
Brutal. I think that's it for the first game. Well, it's a bracket reset. Bracket reset, folks. Albert
have a
takes the
bracket
first
reset.
one. So there goes Aki's safety net, aka Squeaky Dweeb. That just shows you the Japan course is brutal in this game.
It is. It's
one of the hardest.
It's definitely it's the most bizarre, and of course the Scotland is that, but like 1,000 times more ridiculous.
Oh, I'm still on, even with a cough. Come on now.
Oh, is it?
I think it just maybe it picked up through your mic.
It mutes. No, actually, it did mute. Well, that's possible. It did. It muted you in my headphones when you did that.
Oh, okay. I don't
right.
think it broadcasted. Well, y'all didn't have to hear my nasty cough.
All right, we are starting yet again with double Roberts.
Oh,
The
second
two-
worst course.
The
Second
two
hardest
Bobs.
course. We have Bob Landau and Bob Landau.
All right, and I do believe we are in Arizona. Is that right?
Yeah, we are in Arizona.
All right, we are in Arizona, or as the game spells it, Arizona.
Arizona.
It you don't see it that often in solo play, but in this game you see the scorecard a little bit more often, and then you'll see that the stage is written in such a way.
Peggy Hill way of saying Arizona.
Yeah,
Arizona.
Arizona. Yeah. No.
Wait, what's your
absolutely.
Arizona?
Yeah. All right, so we are at a bracket reset now. So if Albert takes this,
298.
Albert wins. If Aki takes this, Aki wins. Squeaky Dweeb, my apologies.
My called shots are no good anymore.
Absolutely.
But yeah, this is, and where else are you gonna get golfing action like this other than Game Center here in Camp
Absolutely.
Washington?
You don't get this. You don't get this with Golden Tee. You don't get this with Golden Tee at your local Dave & Buster's, at your local pub, which you all have. You all go
Yeah.
to your local pub every day.
Your local pub.
Oh,
I
wow,
do-
very close.
I do wish we had pub culture in the U.S. It's like a
Absolutely.
family establishment.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You go there with your kids and you just hang out. They play pool and play arcade games, and you drink some extremely weak British beer.
Yeah.
You have 10 pints of weak British beer over the course of a night, and it's all good. The lads, everyone sings. I don't know. I want to go to just a chill British pub. but
Absolutely.
I don't think they'd like me. I'm too American.
For my birthday a couple of years ago, we went to
Oh yeah.
Piro included. We went to a British pub in
Here.
Seattle that was quite nice actually. It was
Yeah.
pretty good. We got Scotch eggs. It was fun.
We got Scotch eggs. I had a full English breakfast there. That was quite nice. We
Yeah.
definitely buried the kitchen. I do feel bad about that, but we did all tip very well. So that was a great rest. That was a great little
Certainly.
time. Sorry, this is just
Absolutely.
how hole one goes. It's always
Yeah.
all square.
It's hole one. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
So of course we're just gonna tell you our favorite breakfast foods.
Yeah.
Tell us some of your favorite breakfast
Yeah.
foods in the chat.
What's a
if you'd like.
breakfast you think about?
What do you think Robert Landolt has for breakfast?
What do Germans eat for breakfast?
That's actually a great question. I do not know.
Like currywurst and eggs.
Man. A
Hey.
nice Benny, of course.
No, a nice Benny. I can see him eating an eggs
Yeah.
Benny. He gets it all in his beard, though. It's really quite disgusting. I love weak beer. I just got back from Czech. They have 2 brands of beer, and they're amazing.
Yeah.
I will go to bat every single day. I absolutely love Mexican beer. That's not Corona. I love Tecate. I love Modelo.
Yeah.
I love a weak beer.
I can also co-sign that as
Like
someone
grits.
who went to Prague a couple of years ago. The beer is wonderful over there. Same with Poland. You know, the macro brew experience, just going into a gas station and getting a beer. It's probably going to be decent, it's just nice.
A thing with beer. I don't think Europe really got infected with the IPA.
No, you don't.
The
I
IPA bug
certainly,
like America didn't. I didn't either.
when I have been in Europe, I have not seen a lot of IPA stuff. All right.
They love their pilsners.
Green Avenger guy says we got a breakfast up here with tater tots, ham, sautéed onions, peppers covered in country gravy.
I do love that
Good
kind
pin
of
shot.
scramble, and that was a really, really good shot there.
I would love to try a real mess plate sometime. I've only had knockoffs. That was
Absolutely.
good. Look at the ooze coming out from the pin
ooze.
shots. We love
Yeah.
to see it.
We love the ooze. Yeah, as you can see there was a bounce off there, which that just kind of happens because you really have to be really on it to get one of those chip ins.
Yeah. That is definitely the takeaway. You're absolutely right. For whenever you see a chip in like that, it's like, well, you should have hit it 10% weaker, basically.
Yes, absolutely. There's very small amounts of wiggle room as far as that goes. And certainly, wind is probably like the biggest factor. If you end up with 0 wind, you're in absolutely optimal conditions for getting a chip in, but plenty of times you don't.
Yeah, no, it's... No,
Yeah.
the wind, yeah, basically your chip-ins can really only happen when there's no wind. Little
Very
too
close
hard.
to a real optimal placement there, but still pretty good.
Yeah, not bad at all. I think they accounted for the wind a little too much there. This is a much more closer optimal conditions raise. Yeah, 1% to 1.5 exactly.
It's true. You're still. Oh
Much
wow!
better. Much beautiful eye.
Absolutely. All right, so that was, I believe, Albert who just hit that.
Yep.
Now, Squeaky is still in a pretty good position here for this shot, though it looks a little wonky, but.
Nope.
Oh, there we go. There we go. A
See
little bit scary with that rim shot there, but we're fine. And I'm sure Albert's going to make this one as well. Yep. Awesome. This here, my uncle has an identical twin, and this is reminding me of when I would see my uncle and his twin together. We saw a Rush concert together. They took me to see Rush. That tells you what kind of relationship I had with my uncle. It was a great time. It was really good.
Yeah. Damn.
During the time machine.
I was gonna say you have a relationship with an uncle who will buy you a $200 concert ticket.
I wonder how much it was back then. This was 2011, but
Oh,
very likely
probably
it was
about
still,
that.
Yeah.
In 2011, Rush has always been in a crazy expensive concert because they can.
Saw them at Starlight Amphitheater, which is where all of the Broadway productions show up in Kansas City.
Was that the Snakes and Ladders tour when they were doing?
No,
the Snakes
it
and
was
Ladders album? 'Cause that album was
Time
very good.
Machine.
Time Machine. Oh, you said that, right?
Yeah,
right,
they were
right.
playing kind of all of the hits, basically. And I believe all of Moving Pictures at some point.
Ah,
Anyway, this is another one of those snake courses.
this one's built for Roberts.
Oh.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. Distance golfers really have the advantage on this sort of thing. Since we're two Roberts here, no one really has an advantage on the other in that way.
Two busy Roberts.
And I don't really think we saw any power golfers.
No, it's
in
been
this.
all. I don't know if we saw anybody else other than Robert. I was playing veteran. I believe Alexis was playing technician.
Yeah,
And that's it. Those
We
are the
did
only
have-
non-Roberts in the tournament.
And I do apologize, I'm forgetting the name. Last tournament, we did have a young hero who's kind of the all-arounder character who did quite good. I think made it to like the kind of like top
quarterfinals.
top 4.
Yeah.
But yeah, ultimately, power golfer is a character, is a player you have
Oh.
to be super careful with, and that was another. We're getting a lot of these bounces.
Seriously.
Wonderful to see, though. Gem absolutely did take place in Kansas City. That's where the Starlight Orphanage was.
How many Gem fans do we have in the audience? Raise a shout if you like Gem and the holograms. Like
Tell us
we
your
do.
favorite. Tell us your favorite Gem.
Yeah,
song.
Gem song. Yeah. What's
Mine
your
is "Taking a Train," as you all know.
Mine is either Shangri-La or Nightmare. Oh no,
Yeah.
no. Those are my favorite Gem songs. My favorite Misfits song is definitely "I Like Your Style."
Yeah.
That one is amazing.
We're making mischief. We
We're
love that
making
one.
mischief.
Yeah, the Misfits are the ones who get to have all the fun, really.
It's true. Beautiful. Are we all square again?
Man, this is pretty neck and neck. This one so far.
Yeah, going into hole 5, all square. This is, if anyone who's seen the Squeaky Dweeb and me play on stream, this is basically how the games go. And then I make one mistake, and then Squeaky Dweeb wins the entire thing.
Yeah.
397 yards, par 4.
What's the Misfits song about space? What was that one?
Oh God, I know.
That one's really good.
Yeah.
Oh, Universal Appeal.
That's a good
Universal
one.
Appeal.
Misfits in
Universal-
Hawaii, a classic one. They caught 7 tropical diseases, as the lyric goes. It's a great song.
Misfits in Hawaii.
It's
Misfits in, yeah.
If I ever go to Hawaii again, I'm not going to be able to stop humming Misfits in Hawaii.
It's
Which is
Tanuki
kind of weird
in
because it's like
Hawaii.
the actual vocal line is relatively monotone. So. All right.
all Roberts.
We're Square Roberts here. We've been blessed with not a lot of horrifying wind this time.
Sing a song about why Hawaii sucks and then I got upset when the audience started booing them.
Yeah. Believe the general consensus is that wind is pretty much random. It's not really. It's not. If sometimes in solo play it feels like a ranking mechanism. Like if you're doing too good, the game starts doing wind on you. But I don't think that there's necessarily evidence for that.
So what determines it is the difficulty level set and the dip switches. So the level
That is
4
also true. Yeah.
lets you know the dip, and that's normal. I think it goes up to 9.
Yeah.
Maybe? But 4 is like the intended difficulty, I think.
And I have seen some competitive tournaments of this game that turn it up to level 6, I believe, is the highest.
Ooh.
And you do absolutely get like very brutal wind out of the game.
You get like 21 mile an hour wind.
Yeah,
and stuff.
you get to double digits pretty fast, which at that point you are playing a very different game.
Yeah.
Much more defensive kind of game in which taking big swings is a far higher risk.
Prize for winner. Penalty.
Wow. Okay, so we've finally have a player up here. It looks like Albert took it.
Albert put up a single bucket so far.
So plenty of time for Squeaky to come back here.
Yeah, it's not dormy until we're at hole 8.
486 yards.
Player 2. Tee shot.
See the historic run back.
Good shot.
Ooh, all
That
right.
was a little scary.
Excellent tee off there. The placement of bunkers in this stage is pretty mean, especially if you notice up in the top right. It's pretty much designed to where if you hit one of those last bunkers, you're just going to chain into the bunkers one
Yes.
after the other. It's really mean. Hopefully none of our players get caught there, but with wind this bad, things are getting a little bit unpredictable. We'll see how it goes.
I'm actually kind of hoping the wind is going to pick it up just to make this a little more.
Unfortunately, yeah. And as we talked about previously, since we both have Robert, since these are two Roberts here, you do run into the situation of both of them just have the worst recovery of all time.
They're both just flailing, yeah.
Yeah. So if they run into a sand trap of any kind, that can be an absolute just game killer. Though that said, if Squeaky, who I believe is playing right now, hits a bunker, that is also a risk. Oh,
I
wow.
really thought that was. Oh, onto the green, I think.
Wow.
I think we're on the.
No, still fairway, unfortunately.
Still. Albert's hitting it out of the bunker as old Mr. Randall? Robert.
Rabbit Landel.
Robert
Oh, gosh.
Landis.
Oh, wow. Okay, did
Yeah.
manage a green.
Third shot.
That was good there.
Both
All right.
competitors, though, could easily putt this in if they wanted to.
All right.
Uh,
Here we go.
this
Squeaky is going to try
scary.
and make a chip in, perhaps.
That's too hard, Squeaky Dweeb.
Oh,
the hill.
Unfortunately, just a little bit too hard, but that is a pretty optimal location.
Yeah. See what Albert
All
does here.
right.
This could be
This
nasty.
is a pretty gnarly hill for Albert. We'll see how this goes. And there's working against grain as well.
Hickory.
All right, here we go. This could be just fine. And
Oh,
oh wow,
gosh.
that was very close there. All right, well it's looking like we're gonna end this one on an
Another
even,
all square,
which
yeah.
leaves Albert one up. That was a great comeback from Albert there, making that that hill shot. That is tough for sure.
Demonstrating why Albert is the reigning champion and like
Absolutely.
the bracket eliminator here.
Hole number 7.
The Brimolator.
428 yards. Par 4.
Player 2. Tee shot.
But as always, Squeaky does have plenty of time to come back here. Well, not plenty of time necessarily, but they've got time.
shot.
Oh! Bouncing
Threading that needle.
right over that sand trap there, so we are good.
This is getting scary though. I don't
Yep.
know.
Well, unfortunately, the farther we go into this, the holes are only going to get more ridiculous.
Squeaky Dweeb has no wind here. There's no reason not to thread those trees easily.
All right.
Perfect.
Bouncing right out of the rough and into the fairway. Definitely one of the things that keeps me coming back to this game, and I think for most people, is there is just a very complex physics system regarding how the different terrains interact with each other. Some things make you bounce, some things stop you dead in your tracks. And being truly skilled at this game requires getting a feel for all of it.
That's right, Thousand.
Which certainly both of our players have done.
Yeah, seriously.
Birdie try.
All right.
Birdie.
Player 1. Birdie try.
Looks like we're both going to end on birdies here. Though with Squeaky, there's a little bit of nervousness with this grain, but nothing to worry about there.
I think we're going to be looking at a hole 9 dormy hole. Honestly, I think Squeaky Dweeb's going to be able to take this past hole 8 at least, tie it up.
We'll see
If
how
not,
it goes.
make go all square, but you know, Albert really hasn't dropped a hole this entire tournament. I feel like it's been pretty rare.
An all square peg and a round hole, they're calling everyone in this tournament.
All square in love and war, in peg and war.
It's a triangle-shaped hole,
Yeah.
they're
That's right.
calling it.
That's right. It goes in the square hole.
The triangle, yeah, it fits.
What
if
if
the square is small enough, I don't know.
what if golf had a square hole? It'd be absolutely fricked up.
Oh!
Whoa,
wow.
the bunker hop.
Scary,
Love to see
scary
it.
bunker hop there. Hell of a shot, though. All right. That is some pretty rough wind. Squeaky's going to have to play against that a little bit. We'll see.
Good shot.
Oh, did it
wow!
copying, but did it
Wow!
with Bohr style.
Now that was scary.
Now this is an awful shot for Robert to make.
This is horrible. This is unfortunately horrible. This is one of the worst holes in the game. Let's be
especially
honest
for Robert
here.
Landau. Like Alfredo Garcia could make this. He's
Oh.
probably the only one
Yeah.
because he can hit it straight up the center and then get on the green in 2 and get an eagle. I don't think this is possible to get an eagle with Robert on this. It doesn't
Yeah.
feel possible.
The heavy rough is unfortunately pretty murderous. We'll see.
No.
Squeaky's going to take a shot here, and with that wind, that is, oh, yeah, unfortunate.
At least they're both in it together, but I think Albert might have it a little bit worse just due to distance from the
Yeah,
hole.
it's tough to say. Less runway for sure.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
That was a great line.
that's a great approach for sure. We'll see if
Oh, that's
Aki
good.
can. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I apologize. This is
interchangeable.
Aki. We'll see if I can do this. It's gonna be tough. Not impossible though.
Where Aki gets the chip
Wind
in.
on their side as well. Oh,
Oh, another pin shot.
excellent. Well, they might just
Never
end
ends.
up. They might just. It looks like we're looking at even here.
Another even.
Birdie.
Brutal.
Yep. As you can see, very tough to get a chip in, though. You will certainly get plenty of. All right. Albert looks like taking a little bit of an angle here to make sure that ball goes in. And wow!
Beautiful.
Ooh,
I didn't even see
that
the
was
angle.
scary.
See,
Albert made it though.
That's how you run a bracket though. It's like
Yeah.
you know those corner cases like that. I would never have even compensated for that curve.
They
at
are
all.
very tough. The
Dormy hole on 9.
compensation for like these like hills and stuff. It's difficult. It's very feel based.
263 yards. Par 3.
Folks,
Oh, man. This one.
could be the final hole of the
Now
tournament.
this is a wacky hole. Let's be honest here.
Squeaky Dweeb needs to win this hole, but this is a Robert hole, so he can easily get on the green. In
This is a
one
Robert
shot.
Land hole. We're calling it.
Land hole, yeah. There's a Robert in my land hole.
Yeah, it's true.
That wind is going to take it in bad places.
Oh,
Yeah, really bad. I mean, still on the green, but
close.
pretty easy putt in. Squeaky Dweeb needs a hole in one, basically, to make this, and I think they can do it.
And a hole in one, of course, a horribly difficult thing to pull off, though not impossible by any means.
So hard in this game. I believe one of a member of our community was going through the Neo Turf Masters retro achievements, and that's one of them is get an albatross, which feels harder than a hole in one.
Oof.
Bad.
And unfortunate there, Aki just took it into the rough.
But you know, Aki was going for a risky play to try to win this, because just trying to get on the green wouldn't be enough in this case.
We'll see how it goes. And
Way too hard. It was
unfortunate.
regular rough. I think Squeaky Dweeb thought that was heavy rough. Just drill the pin.
And a
bro.
bounce, unfortunately, but
Uh,
on the green now at least.
and I think that's going to be
Oh.
Albert's.
There we go. And I do believe that means, am I right? Albert has taken it. That is the tournament.
Albert is our reigning Saturday Night
All
Slam
right.
Master
So for the second
champion.
time in a row,
2 tournaments in a row.
Albert Prime,
Penalty.
America's
he be-
golfer.
I don't know
The
if he'll be
world's
unseated
golfer.
here. Squeaky Dweeb should been the one to unseat Albert, but I don't think it's.
You never know.
You never know.